What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we're going to be talking about something that is kind of a big question mark to a lot of people. Number one is, how much power are we actually gaining from these new Soul Awakenings, especially going even from like no copy to like an E tier and then an E tier up to say like a C tier. There's a lot of confusion, and then there's a lot of people thinking that homeowners, like when you're a homeowner, the Tenants Soul Awakenings don't count. Well, that's not correct. So what we're going to do today is we're going to jump in the game. I'm going to spend a ton of gems swapping our stuff around so we can actually see the numbers and try to keep track of them as well. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments down below, and let's jump right into it. Now, before we dive too deep into this, just remember, this is coming from someone who has just about everything maxed out. A lot of these stats aren't going to be as significant on other players' accounts because, number one, the galactic tree and your star spawn really matter. A lot of them are just fixed numbers, but when you talk about like percentage HP bonuses, things like the Spirit of Nature are going to make a big difference. Things like the Spirit of Fervor is going to make a big difference because these are all percent bonuses you're getting that these new stats are going to be benefiting from. The other thing you have to remember too is the other percentage bonuses you're going to get from two different places. Number one is your equipment gallery. Having this maxed out at 30 sets is going to give you a lot of percentage stats, and so is the artifact gallery. Both of these give percentage stats that are going to be affecting these new Soul Awakenings. So let's start off and do something out as a quick little test. So number one, we're going to start taking a look at her power level right here. Sword Flash Shia. Well, we can start off by looking at her numbers. We're going to go with a C tier, and this is going to be, what is that, 2.8 million attack, and then she's sitting at 100 and about, we'll go 121 million HP. So you can see the differences here. 2219 speed. So we have pretty much all the stats when she has a C tier on it. Now this has a B for like speed, a C for HP, and a D for attack. So you're going to see some very different numbers here. But the crazy thing is we're hitting some really high numbers. Now remember, this is my only one tenant I have. So these numbers are going to be really inflated, because if we take a look over here at our Cloud Island, we have a pretty much decked out, very high level, 66, 70, 83, 78, 83, 55. We have a ton of stats right here, and we only have the one household. I don't have anybody in the other ones right now, just so that we could push things like Vanquisher, things like that, where she's going to need the most attack possible. This is what we have here. Now, that is what she looks like with a C tier copy. I don't know, actually, let's take a look. Do I have I'm all over the place here. Swap. I think I have a copy. Yes, I have a copy with absolutely nothing that will make her main copy to check out the stat difference. So no copy is going to be sitting at 2.7 million attack. HP is going to be only 115 million HP, and then speed is 2190 speed. So going from no copy to a C tier, you're basically gaining like 0.1 million attack, like, or I should say 100,000 attack. You're gaining about 6 million HP. If we then swap over to say, oh, I don't know, let's just go with like an E tier that's pretty much middle of the road. Let's break that down and show it to you too. So an E tier hero, I'll put all these in the description as well if you want to check the breakdowns. This goes up to a 2.74 million attack, goes up to 116 million HP, and goes to 2193 speed. So you're not gaining all that much in general. I mean, I'll show you again. We'll go way back up to the really good copy that we have, or I should say decent copy we have. And then that brings us back to the 120 million attack. So that's decent. You're going from a difference of like no copy, you're gaining about 100,000 attack. You're gaining 6 million-ish HP. It's not like a crazy amount, but it's still a decent amount. Now, the next thing I want to talk about today is Tenants, because I don't know why there's a lot of rumors going around saying that Tenants copies are not modifying anything at all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to jump in over to our Celestial Island, our Cloud Island one more time, and we're going to take a look at her stats that she's getting bonuses. So you see right here, Inosuke does not have any Soul Awakening. So right now we're at what? 1.7 million attack. And we're sitting at, is that 84 million HP? That's crazy. That is crazy. And we'll go with 149 speed. Okay, so that's the numbers. 1.7 million attack we're getting from these householders, 84 million HP, and 149 speed. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to come back in here. We're going to take a look at our Inosuke, and we are going to give him the copy that we have that's honestly not even that great. It's like a D tier hero. So we're going to replace that. Now, let's compare and see how that updated on our Cloud Island. Jump back in here, take a look at the numbers. So let's see. The numbers now that we're getting is 1.73 million attack, 85.8 million HP, and 149 speed. That didn't change at all. One thing I'd like to check out, did that copy have speed on it? It did. It had 5 speed, so that didn't really translate over. So honestly, they do add up. I mean, that's the part I want to talk about, is even the worst copy, like right there, we put like a D. It's not even the worst. It's low as D minus, but it still gained you about 30,000 attack. It gained you about 1.8 million HP. And it does, in fact, matter making sure that your tenants do have some decent stats from these Soul Awakenings to make sure you can actually push further. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop all these things down in the description. The big takeaway is, yes, tenants do matter. Honestly, if I was an average player, what I would try to do is go for D or C tier copies overall. I would then most likely take anything that I get B and higher, go to the auction house, sell it off, try to get what you can. I put a bunch of hero listings of my C tier stuff just to get more stuff that we can re-roll, because I already have better copies in those, so why not? You don't need more than one copy for your hero. Sell off the other ones, see if they'll work, see if they'll sell off, and then from there you can move forward and hopefully progress. So big takeaway from this, yes, tenants matter. Make sure you get at least some sort of copy on any tenant that you're going to be using. For my example, I did the Flora for my Vesta because I want to do that this week. So I put a copy over there. Give some bonus stats to other heroes you might be using. Honestly, I should probably do one for Olivia as well. That would probably be great when we do something like Abyss, or not Abyss, Forest Sealand. And yeah, so leave a comment down below. Let me know if you've seen any interesting interactions. Also, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be highlighting some of the best hero copies we've seen in game. Right now, I have a S tier queen image file I have from the Tap servers that is just absolutely bonkers crazy. I'm going to show you guys that tomorrow. But I'm going to make a series of short videos so you guys can see what some of the best ones look like and see what the stats are. And maybe we'll make a contest if you guys can find the best copies around, images files of them. Could have some fun. So let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, and I'll see you guys next time.